We are live or not? Yes, we are live. We will be discussing basic things about badminton, basic Q&A type it will be. But let's just see how this stream goes. And I will discuss more about this thing in upcoming videos too. But let's just wait for some people to come, and then we are going to discuss about it. Just a second. 2 or 3. Okay. Basic, it will be a Q&A type thing today. So we will be discussing about how badminton works and when to start badminton and everything. So this will be a common Q&A questions, and if you have any questions you can ask in comment box. Let me just put in Instagram. Just a second. Okay. Okay, just a second. If you have any questions, ask me in the comment box, of course. So we will start with, okay, just a second. Let me upload it in Instagram if someone wants to see it. I had so many questions like just a second. Let me upload it in Instagram, then we will discuss about that. Just a second, give me few seconds. Okay, if you have any questions, please do comments. I will discuss about them. Okay, today's main topic will be a little bit different as compared to other videos, as so many videos I have uploaded, like I will say discussions about badminton, how you can play and everything, but this is little bit different. So let me just upload it in okay. Okay, okay, so story is done. Okay, so basic questions that when I uploaded that Q&A, and in my majority of I will say that videos, one question is remains in every videos, and even in my Instagram too. So many people ask the same thing, same simple questions. They ask me that when to start the badminton, and what's the basic time. They ask me, they may be parents, they may be students who are asking that we are late or not. So this will be a basic, I will say basic to, I will say more detailed about these questions, like when to start badminton and everything. So let me just start with the basic thing, and that is what's the age. So that can be miracles, like if someone is playing around, start to play around 1 to, I will say that if someone start playing around 25 22, that may be a miracle that they win or something. But I will say, as a coach and as a player too, I started badminton around 21 22, and for 1 or 2 years no one, like not even my coach or not even players around me told me, not even coaches or no one told me that I'm very much late in this field, and I cannot go majority from I will say that state to nationals, not more than that. So no one was there to tell me that. But let me tell you one simple thing, that is, first, what's the simple age, or I will say that start, where to start. So that age will be around 5 to 7 years, 5 to 7 years, both male female. That's nothing to with the age with male and female. So around 5 to 7, that's, and I will say that if I will talk with you about how body works and mind works and everything, first 4 or 5 years your body body will just adjust. You grow a lot in those years. And mind also works, and mind also help you, of course if mind is working, it will help your body to grow. Those are the ages when you are more flexible, more, I will say that you can use your brain in particular thing. After 13 or 14 years of age, you get a little bit rigid. After you get a little bit rigid, you won't be able to, I will say that if someone is watching this new, let me just ask you. Okay, so a majority of the time what happens is this simple thing, that many of the players start their game or badminton journey around 13 or 14 years of age. And if I will talk with you about my own country, that's in India. So the basic age, I will say, that is around 13 14. Around that, players start playing badminton. They think that they can go and play around with national level players in just 1 or 2 years. And around their 14 or 15, their 10th grade exams come, then 12th. And majority of the players just even if they are talented, they have everything related to badminton, but they have to leave because there are studies too. The mindset of our Indian I will say the Indian parents is literally, I will say that, not for sports. They are just for studies. So if I will give you a common answer for whole world, from if you're from any place from earth, and if you want to start badminton, the basic age will be 5 to 7 years. That's a perfect answer. So what if you are around so many players ask me who are 17 years of age or 18 years of age. So I will start with step by step. Let me just start with first thing, and that is 5 to 7 years age. If your son or your daughter is starting at age of 5 to 7, you have much more chances to know what this sport is. What's the main problem happens with majority of the players is that when they are around 16 or 15 or 13 years of age, when they start this sport or any other sport too, they take around 1 or 2 years to at least know that sport. It will not happen that you are just starting today and in 6 months or 8 months you are a national champion or national player. That's not gonna happen. It will take years and years. So when you are around 5 to 7 years of age, when you are starting at that, it will be applicable to another, I will say that, another sports too, physical sports. So first of all, when you are starting at around 5 to 7 years of age, you have a 5 to 6 more years, like into knowing what sport is, what stepping is, what is footwork and everything. When your mind is basically, I will say that, fit for the sport, and you know that you are meant for a physical sport or any other sport, this is the age where you can get those main things. Have a racket, go for footwork. If you are a parent or if you are big brother or big I will say that sister, if your elder son or someone is playing like this, so you can ask the younger son or younger daughter or someone who is 5 to 7 years of age, if you want them to play badminton, this is the perfect age. Which age is literally late? So everything around 11 or 10 to 11, that's a literally late age. So there are many competitions like under 9, under 11, under 13, and even in state tournaments too. Right now under 13 and under 11 are in considerations. Under 13 is there right now, so 11 is considered too. So when you are playing a particular sport for more than 3 years, like let's just take an example of, if someone is starting at 6 years of age, 3 to 4 years when they are literally playing that sport every day or 3 to 4 days in a week, they know what this sport is for around 3 to 4 years. Next thing will be their coaches or someone who is teaching them will refine them, like they are eligible for singles, doubles or something else. So when your base is clear, you can select where to go. But if your base is not clear, that will be a bigger problem. Okay, so majority of players who start at 15 or 16 years of age, they have studies, right? They have to do study work, they have to do another works too, so they will be busy in that. So they won't be able to give a particular time to that. So everything, like if you even take a studies take much more time. Like you have to read for 8 hours, 7 hours, and then you can qualify for exams like 70% or 80% something. So if playing for 1 hour or 2 hour will give you time, badminton every day, so that's not gonna happen. 1 or 2 hours is not enough. You have to give almost 7 to 8 hours, and this will happen when you know that around 6 years or 7 years of age, when you play 3 to 4 years, you know that you are meant for this sport or not. So you can just bifurcate and go for next part. So this is the basic thing. And if anyone is starting at around 11 or 12 years of age, let me give you some steps so you know what is this thing. First, if you are around 6 years of age, if you or someone around you is around 6 or 7, that just what I talked about in a little bit 1 or 2 minutes ago. So if you are around that age, let's just say that you win some tournaments or something at that age. So you get around district level, then you go for state level, and then you go for national level. So when you have reached at a national level, you will be around 11 or 12 years of age, when you will be exposed to better players who play better. You are under 11, you are playing at under 11 age, and literally you are playing against someone who is under 17, under 19. So that will be more exposure to you. So that's more important, and you get more chances to get selected at that level. Second thing what happens is that if you are around at 11 or 12 years of age, and let's just take an example that you are so much talented, so you got chance to play against under 17 or under 19 at national level. You have to play for 3 to 4 years to get that much of experience to play at that level, or you will be out in just first or second rounds. So that's a little bit tough. Okay, so you have to give 3 to 4 years, and until you give 3 to 4 years, you will be around 18 years of age. So whenever you hit around 18 or 19, that's the age where you get so many distractions in your life, so many distractions, college life, and you know what I'm talking about, right? So that's a little bit much more I will say that tough for you to focus on particular sport or any particular thing. So this is the reason you have to start at early age. You know what you are meant for or not. If you are a better player in physical thing, so you can go for sports and everything, and if you know that you are not better at physical things, then you can go for studies and everything. So this age factor is a little bit bifurcated. Okay, so I hope you all know this answer. So if you have any questions, you can ask. But next question is that what if a 18-19-year-old starting badminton and thinking that they can go and play at international level? Look, I have started badminton at around 21-22, so I can understand where this question is coming from. But the main thing is that if you are starting late, you should know basic things. Majority of your coaches won't tell you, and the reason is that of course if they will tell you the reason that you should not play and thing, first thing will happen is that you will get demotivated. Like of course demotivation is the biggest thing that will make you I will say that lose interest in badminton, right? So they won't demotivate you. Second thing is that Indians are more thinking like get money and everything. I cannot say about other countries because I haven't played in another countries, so I don't know what culture they follow. But what I can say is that here they want, main thing is that they don't want you to be a winner at that level. Like they want you to play, but they don't want that. Like if a particular, what I want to say is that if particular academy has uh, particular I will say that advanced players, intermediate players, and beginner players. So advanced players, of course they have to give more, I will say that, focus on those players, right? But what happens is that when the players perform at state level or national levels, just for they all start focusing on that 1% or 2% only. Another advanced the remaining advanced players are just neglected. So what I want to tell you is that those remaining advanced players are like they are just giving money for just playing. So that's the main thing, that's the main important thing that I want to discuss with you, that if you are around 18, 19, or even 17 years of age, after 15 or 16, if you are starting, if you have a first day in badminton, and if you are thinking you can go and play at international level, let me tell you, as a big brother or as a coach or someone, that it is not going to happen. Look, there may be some 1% out of 1 crore or 1 billion that who have made. Of course there are always someone who can do that, but if you are starting, and practically saying that if you are around 15, 16, 17 years of age and you are starting badminton, internationally, going at international level is literally tough, because when you will be eligible to play at national level, you will be around 20 to 23, and there will be pressure on you to get money. And let me tell you a real truth about badminton, that it is a literal expensive sport. In a month you just break 3 to 4 guttings. One gutting is 600 around something, okay? And that's literally expensive, and you have to earn those money too. If you are not rich, or I will say that ultra rich persons, then it is tough for you. And majority of people who start this type of sports or something are, I will say, that middle class. I started at middle class too, so this is a tough thing, and you cannot go in that level too. So you have to earn those money and everything. So if you don't have money, I will literally say that just find a sponsor first of all for you. And to find a sponsor, you need to prove that you are a state champion or national champion. And to be a state level champion or national level champion, you need to have a diet, you need to have everything at particular perfect level. And how you can get those things? With money. And this is an expensive sport. It is not like that you are just sitting somewhere, or you are doing some little bit thing, physical activity, and you can win. So it is an expensive sport. Your shoes will cost you around 5 to 6,000, okay? So this is tough thing. If you are going to play at particular level, you need to have a coach. You have to hire coach, or you need to pay some coach so to get that. And those prices are literally around 30,000, 40,000, more than that. And even after giving those money year after year, you won't be able to play at that level. So these are the problems, and you need to don't neglect this type of basic things. I have neglected that, and as a big brother or someone, so don't do those things. And if you are around 15, 16, if you are starting player at, and you just want to play around like you don't have goal more than state level or national level, so that, yes, of course you can play for your physical activity, your heartbeat activity, for a good heart, of course, your physical activity and everything, you can play badminton. But if you are thinking that you can make it as an career at age of 15, 16, more than that, that's literally not possible. So starting at that age, I will not recommend that. So this was basic things. And I have seen one thing, that so many players don't understand this thing when I tell them that this is end of their age. They cannot start playing badminton today, and they can be a national level player in 1 or 2 years. So they literally say that it is possible, I will do that thing. And I also say that I had those type of dreams too. I have worked hard too, but what you cannot change is the reality. Just imagine a 17 or 18 years of person from Indonesia, from Korea. Let me give you an example of Ansiang. She was just 18 when she is 17 or 18, maybe, I think so. she started playing at international level. So just imagine how much years she had given in her national level. So she maybe have started around 8 or 9 years of age, right? She took almost 6 or 7 or more years in national level team to just start playing at 17 or 18 years of age. And from thousands of people, thousands or lakhs of people, one Anseang came, right? So just look how much crowded this thing is. And not to demotivate you or everything, but if you are around if you are a younger son, your younger brother or daughter, or someone who is around 5 to 7 years of age, start playing badminton. Start them to play, motivate them to play badminton. And even if they are a 9 or 8 or 9 year of age, that's okay. Every age after, I will say that 13-14 is little bit tough to get selected at even national levels and to play a better badminton at around 18 years. These 18 to, I will say that 17 is basic. I will say that 17 to 26, this is the age where your body will respond so perfectly, so perfect. These are the ages. But if you are starting at 17 or 18 years of age, your physical body is just grown. It will not grow much after this. So these are the basic problems that you have to consider when you are starting badminton. If you I don't want to demotivate you in those things, but if you have money, you can start badminton at any age. But if you want to play at international level and if you want to perform at that level, it is literally tough. So that was all around this particular questions. I got this question so many times. I will discuss this question also in Hindi in this Saturday, where I will elaborate more about these questions. So that was all. If anyone has more questions, you can ask in this comment box, or you can also just of course like this video. And I will see you in the next stream. So bye bye. Speedcast, this was second episode. More episodes will be coming. I will discuss more about the news and everything. I have some questions, by the way, that I want to discuss. Let me just give you one simple. BWF has given some guidelines. Let me just tell you that. BWF, yes. Sorry. Okay, I don't find that post right now. Let me just find that. Just a second. BWF started some rules. They have changed some rules, so I will discuss about that. Okay, I am unable to find that. I will be discuss this thing in Saturday. So see you at Saturday. Bye bye.